What's up, what it do? It's your boy, Biff is here.
And it's your boy, Dref.
Welcome to the Dref Unleashed podcast, episode 33. Let's go.
Boom.
Come on, boy. Let's go. Let's do this. How was that intro?
It was all right.
All right.
First time doing an intro. No, it was all right.
We're joined in the studio with a very special guest. Mad talented, been in the industry for a long time. And today what we want is just to get from his mind and what he's learned and just get as much as we can from him today. None other than Malachi, a.k.a. the Kopala Pastor, who lives in Lusaka.
I feel like he's lying to everybody by calling himself the Kopala Pastor, but living in Lusaka. Maybe we can start from there. What are you doing here?
Oh my goodness, what a welcome. So you'll find that that's the reason why I constantly insist on the.
Okay.
So when they say the University of Zambia, and they say University of Zambia,
Yeah.
those are two different things.
Yeah.
He started lying to us
So-
already. Okay, now let's go.
You should just know that pastors, we love to talk. And we can talk our way out of anything.
Out of anything.
So the Kopala Pastor actually means a pastor from the Copper Belt,
Okay.
not a pastor based
In the
on the
Copper
Copper
Belt.
Belt.
Oh.
So the moment somebody says, let me put it this way: when you say the New York rapper Jay-Z, and when you say New York rapper Jay-Z, it means he's based there. When you say the New York rapper, he's from there.
No, he's got a point. Okay.
Pastor's voice.
No, he's got a point. I agree. No.
So-
I see it now.
Keep count of the number of sermons we're going to have in this
Oh
episode.
my goodness!
That was sermon number one.
That is someone number one.
So
Yeah.
thank you for coming through.
Thank you. I mean, I'm honored to be here, man. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I followed your episodes.
Yeah.
I've been a keen follower.
Oh, that's nice. Which episode did you enjoy the most?
I loved the one that you did with Tilo and the one you did with
Am I out there? Tiro.
yes, the one you did with
Is it Esther Chungu?
no this gentleman. I love him.
Mag.
No,
Microphone 7.
microphone.
Oh, yeah.
M7.
Yeah, M7.
M7. I love that one because I think it's quite amazing to see authentic people.
Yeah.
And I see him as a young man that is really authentic and
Yeah. True.
you know, not everybody might understand. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I've walked that path before. So
Yeah.
I love that so much. There was so much truth and so much to learn.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like you've got the same energy.
Really?
Yeah, with him, like, you say it as it is. Like, you don't beat about the bush. Very unapologetic, which is amazing.
Yeah.
We need more people like that.
I think that's the way Jesus was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I preached one time and I said, if I lived in a time when Jesus was there, I wouldn't follow him. Honestly.
Wait.
Well, that's,
Yeah, because Jesus was he was unapologetic. He was not conforming to the norms of the time.
Yeah.
You know, this is a guy that everybody has a synagogue. He just says, I'll preach as I walk. And he was preaching as he was walking. That was not in fashion, you know, it was not cutting. So, and some things were weird.
Yeah.
Somebody comes and says, you know, for you to have access to this God, you need to eat my flesh.
Yeah.
drink my blood.
If I don't call that one a Satanist, then I So I feel like it's quite imperative that you just, in as much as we are honest and just blunt, but we are conscious of the fact that people have got emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway.
So, right into it. I was thinking we'll start with the game.
A game? You've got a game?
I don't like games.
You've got a game?
That's how we always do it.
Let's
here.
do it.
It's a very short game, just
Let's do
like
it.
4 questions.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So I'm going to give you 2 options. So this game is called One Must Go.
Ah, okay.
So I'm going to give you 2 options of things or artists or TV shows or movies, and you have to pick one.
Please, not artist.
I am going to do
It
that.
has to be artists.
I am going to do that. You just said you call it as it is.
Oh, yeah.
He dug himself this hole.
So let's go. Okay, let's start with this one. Mpali or Banja?
One must go.
Have you watched both of them? Oh, Mpali.
Bad, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's no reason?
No.
No, I was about to ask, you like
can give
like
a reason.
Banja more than Pali?
I feel like Banja is the authentic idea of where Mpali came from.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good point, huh?
Okay. This one is going to be... Even I wouldn't know what to do. Tilo or Mumbayachi?
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Ish.
I'm happy that's not me. I'm happy that's not me. I'm happy. I'm happy.
That's so hard. that's too hard.
I'm sorry.
Ish. Okay, I have to say ish, man. Ish. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's let Mumbayachi go because
Ooh. That's a hot take.
Why
right there.
Mumbayachi? There must. What's the reasoning behind it?
because the truth is that these guys are just too talented.
Yeah,
And
that
I'm
they
a fan of both.
That
Yeah.
they are. That they
And
are.
I think Mumbayachi would need a lot for people to understand him.
Okay.
Tilo is quite easy to understand.
Yeah.
In terms of their music and
The
their
music
branding.
and
Yeah.
their branding.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Fair
Justify it. It
This
gets
guy.
tougher.
Goodness.
Slap D or Maki 2.
Yeah. First of all, where are they going?
Somewhere.
Just somewhere.
Somewhere.
Okay, you know what? I'll let Makitu go.
Ooh.
You know why?
And
Ah.
Maki 2 is also from Kopala.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the reason I have. Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Where?
Because Makitu retired.
Oh, okay.
No.
And-
I'm not buying
let
that
me-
reason. I'm not buying.
on,
I've refused that reason.
Okay, honestly, man, it's that is so hard because
Yeah.
these are my G's, man.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
These are my G's. Like Slapdi mentioned me in meetings that friends have never mentioned me. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Makitu has done so much for me that he hasn't even done for some of his family members.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah.
So it's tough, man. Honestly.
What
Stuff.
what meetings were those where Slabdi has mentioned you?
Like
Like
there are
were
those
there big
meetings.
opportunities?
Yeah, very.
What are some of those?
There are those things where people say, "You're my G," and then
Yeah.
when there is money involved or there is a big meeting,
Yeah.
they're like, "No, this guy, no,
Yeah. Okay.
that guy."
Yeah.
But I got to learn how sometimes I got deals, and it was because of Slap D. And Slap D and I have not really been close. It's just somebody I know, but believed in the authenticity of my talent and was like, "Hey, this guy can deliver."
Wow.
I for me, that's a king's mindset.
Wow.
Yeah.
Market 2 equally has got that mindset where if he feels this thing that has come to him, he's got maybe no time, he will say, no, I won't do it, but I've got my guy who can do it.
Yeah.
So these are people that have both brought deals to me. And
Yo, that's amazing.
yeah, man. And hey,
That's amazing.
It's a hot seat for you right now.
it is, man. It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say sorry before you go on that.
Yeah.
I love that is happening because we maybe not tend to think, but we are of the view that not many people work like that in the industry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like that because can I use an example that was used
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
M7 said something I liked. In the pitch.
Yeah.
Like you have got 11 people playing this side, the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strikers and defenders are all on the same team.
Yeah.
But you find that strikers are more close to each other because they work closely
they're
together.
working in the same
So I
part
feel
of the
like
pitch.
it's like that in the industry as well.
Yeah.
We can't assume that everybody's going to be united with us because sometimes I'm more maybe inclined to work with these artists because they are in my space. It's so
Yeah.
easy for
Because
me.
they're just a WhatsApp away.
Yeah.
But also at the end of the day, there is issues of backstabbing where people backstab you and then people want to get back at each other, and that's actually nice. I know, get back at him.
Yeah.
So those things are normal.
Yeah.
Even in a family, it's normal. But I don't want to give you a picture that everything is rosy when it comes to the industry. Obviously, there's a whole lot of things that we need to work on.
Yeah.
And unity is one of them, but I feel like the way we've been going about it is wrong. You know what I mean is when we say the industry is not united, it's because they never shared your song.
Oh.
And for me, I feel that's wrong. That's
Yeah.
that's the wrong
Yeah.
side of
Of the coin
of
to look at the
unity.
argument,
look
yeah.
at unity. I feel like if you have a song, you should have a promotional budget for your song.
Exactly.
Somebody sharing your song should be a bonus. It should not be the promotional strategy.
Okay.
So I don't believe that. So when I release a song and it flops, I know why. I know
But like those artists who are like within your circle and you're friends with them,
yeah.
you're close to them. Maybe you support their music and career, and you release a song and you just like expectation. Like, no, Fred is my guy. He's going to share it, and then they don't. Is it okay for you to get touched when they don't share your music and you're close to them?
I ask them to do it.
Okay.
So for me, what I do is that when you see my music shared, is that, inenda konka mu inbox.
Fathers.
I call you.
Yeah.
I tell you, my brother, share my music.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I'll share. What time? 15. If I don't see anything on your page, I'll call you again. Because I'm the one who needs it.
That's true.
I'm the one who needs it. So if you need something that hard, I think you should.
You should go for it.
But kula afeka pride kalaga kwa that. Nadi muebo guys, touch the share. It's okay. Tukamumona.
That's another side of it.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Side.
That's true. All right, we go on with the game.
Oh, the last question.
I think I have. Should be the last
This
question.
guy.
Kalindula or hip hop?
Hip hop any day, man.
I was expecting that. This was too easy for you.
Yeah, it is.
I was expecting that.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I could say a lot of things about that, but I don't understand.
Yeah, no, we'll get to that.
Yeah, no, we'll get there.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about Kalindula later on. We'll talk about it. Don't worry.
Okay.
So let's start it off from here. Let's start it from Copper Belt. Let's start it from Kopala. What is the significance of Copper Belt to you in your upbringing, in your career, up to where you are right now?
Yeah.
When you think of Copper Belt, what comes to your mind? What does that place mean to you?
I haven't been
For you to even have it like in your
my name.
Exactly.
I haven't been to any place I have seen people supportive like Kopala people.
Yeah.
I'll be very honest with you.
Yeah.
I have been supported by a lot of people, but the support that comes from there is not based on how much you have.
Yeah.
It's not based on how they can rip you off. It's really based on, this is our guy, let's put him on. It's that easy. That's that unity. The second thing is, I feel like Kopala is a Nigeria in Zambia.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I see the similarity.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
because from Copper Belt, there aren't so many opportunities. So from there, what we just know is that you need to fight for what you want.
Yeah.
And that is a value that I learned from Copper Belt, to say, if you need something, fight for it. You might be embarrassed along the way, but it's part of the fight. There is no fight that is fancy. Every fight is bloody and whatever. So those two values, unity and the hard work as well. You know, Copper Belt people are very hardworking.
Yeah.
Because they've got quite a lot of disadvantages laid against them. And there's a song I did called Disadvantages. Disadvantages is a song that I wrote where I was talking about, like, when you look at the world, I am born in Africa, which is a disadvantage to be born in, because it's advantaged when you're born in another continent.
Yeah, true.
And in that Africa, I'm not born in Nigeria or South Africa, I'm born in Zambia. That's another disadvantage.
Yeah.
So in Zambia, I'm not born in Lusaka, I'm born on the Copper Belt. That's another disadvantage.
Yeah.
And on the Copper Belt, I'm not born in Quito where it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm born in Ndola, another one. And then in Ndola, I'm born in the ghetto.
It's like
So
there's
it's
so
like-
much against you.
There's so much against you. So to see an artist make it from the Copper Belt, you must understand how many disadvantages they've overcome
Yeah.
to get to that level where they can, they can really be noticed. And this
Yeah.
is what so I love those things about Kopala people. The unity is amazing, but they discipline you as well. For instance, me, when they know me, I'm the Kopala pastor, I always pray for these people. And that's what I do behind scenes. Somebody started insulting me. And
Who?
I don't know, but they just started insulting me. And
On Facebook or social media?
social media, did whatever. And I just received a call, say, no, this boy was wired. By who?
Yeah.
I don't support violence, but this guy was told, you can't be saying that about that man. That man is our own.
Yeah.
And when he's out there, he's representing what we stand for. So you can't. If you are insulting that person, you're insulting us.
Yeah.
That, I wish all Zambians we could be
Some
like that.
serious unity right there.
Funny enough, if you went on Facebook, just do a research. You'll be so shocked. Go to Mwebantu or whichever page is popping, right? Look at any Zambian doing fine that has been posted there, then look at the comments that are positive and the comments that are negative. You find that most of the negative comments come from other parts of Zambia.
They're not from Copperbelt.
It's rare that they're from Copperbelt.
I need to check that out.
Copperbelt people are really like, it's good. We are making it.
Yeah.
Copperbelt people are happy when you're making it. And all they just need from you is just say, I'm one of you guys.
Yeah.
And there's this swagger that most of the people I've met from the Copperbelt, and like the few times I've been to the Copperbelt, there's this swagger that Copperbelt people have, this confidence that they have that people mostly mistake for arrogance.
True.
But I feel like that is a self-defense of some sort.
Okay.
Because we are people that are really despised, mostly, even when you come to Lusaka. So you find that there is a time when, for example, Makitu was banned on radio everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was bad. And we were there like, but this is our guy, know? And if he had that attitude to say, Ndelo Mbako constantly, he wouldn't have made it. So Palas took Cafe Number, you know what, if the radio doesn't want to play me, to Alapa Street. And we had to take the music on the streets. And there it was. So that thing, it comes out as a self-defense. Like, you feel you are attacked and you just have to come out and say, you know what, I'm good enough. And then there we are. So
that's great. That's amazing. So now, can you kindly just share when you say you think you got your break into the industry?
I don't feel I've even gotten it.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Bruh.
What?
I don't feel I've gotten my break because all I have been doing is really trying to position myself for that stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there is a reason why I rebranded to the Kopala Pastor, and that brand is gonna go global. And I'm not going to change anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have not even hit it like there. For me, when I feel like I've hit it there, I think I want to be... When you're talking about Burna Boy, why can't you talk about me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
If you're talking about Kanye West, then you should be able to talk about the Kopala Pastor because of the influence.
Okay.
And if you look at... There are goals that I have that, according to me, I have not achieved. So I'm not measuring based on maybe the kind of light that is on me. I'm measuring it according to the vision that I have.
That you've set for yourself.
I've set a vision, and I'm lagging behind. That's why you see this. I'm really trying to work so hard.
Yeah.
Because he was here making phone calls, trying to organize things. I'm like, this is a really hardworking man right here. Yeah, it's a boss man.
We just have to do what we can, man.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about, this is going to be something. Let's throw it back all the way to Doxa.
What?
Doxa.
What is that?
DOXA. Music label.
Oh,
He was lost.
bro.
He's even forgotten. That's how far back we're going. That's how far back we're going.
Yo.
That's how far back
Or we
we
can
are
go
going.
as far back as the time you were active in high school in the Jets Club. How
My
far back do you want us
goodness.
to go?
My goodness. How did you know all that, man? This guy. Jets, man. Jets. Ish, man.
How was that though? Let's start from there.
I think that's where my leadership was tried.
Okay.
I was Jets coordinator.
Which school were you at?
That was Chifu Secondary School in Ndola.
Yeah.
I was a Jets coordinator and a mathematics club president. So qualified every time job.
Jets and maths.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Ish, that time ish. Doxa, what do you want to know about Doxa?
And before we get there, just wait. And
I like it here.
Before we get there, so when you were in high school, you were this, I would like to assume, this geek who was always studying and whatnot.
Yeah.
When you went to uni, it changed.
Yeah,
you were
it did.
mostly writing music. You were all about the music. You were rarely in class.
Yeah. So what happened was I was that guy that was mostly studying and whatnot. To my pure sciences. So qualified.
Yeah.
So made it to Unza, but then when I came to Unza, first year, second year, third year, because I'm going to shakwete bazari by then. So you go and hustle. means you're going to miss classes so that you raise some money
Oh,
and pay.
yeah.
So when the time you are paying, the hustle has taken most of your stud time.
Yeah.
So then your grades begin to
To drop.
To go down.
drop. Yeah. So I struggled, and when I was about going to fourth year, I just said, you know what, I'll continue with this school later. That's when I started doing music.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
So, according to what I read up,
Yeah, please.
you're
so good with your research, man.
That's what happens when you come here.
I know.
you had approached. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You had approached Doxa to like sign you up for that.
Yeah, I did.
To their label, and it didn't go as you had planned, that you had wished.
Yeah.
So, at that time, you had some songs that were out,
Yes.
and they were making some waves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People were talking about you. People were knowing about you. It was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did it feel when you were rejected, and how did you handle that rejection? Because I'd like to understand, in the industry, there are many artists that face rejection. So, like, how did you go about that?
But first, I think what really touched me about that deal was the fact that I was told, we are going to sign you, but just wait.
Oh,
They
snap.
actually told you.
Yeah. We are going to sign you, but just wait, because currently we are promoting, that was my brother, Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Yeah.
And I think also Stanch Puma.
Stanch Puma.
Yeah.
So what happened was Stanch Puma was not huge then, but me as Stan, I was
Yeah.
making some way.
True.
So they said we're going to sign you, but this was like, I think maybe September-ish to November. They said January we're going to start with you.
Yeah.
So I had to wait, and when I waited, January came. I went back and said, you people said you're going to sign me, so what's the deal? I can't even remember what they told me, but I just know that they said no. And I was touched, man, because I waited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And
I
they,
really
they gave you an assurance that,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think the thing that touched me the most was I felt really weak because they had a financial muscle which they put in Stan. So
Yeah.
Stanch Puma now came out and overshadowed my brand.
Yeah.
So everywhere I went, when I said I'm Stan, they were like, Chipu my hair.
Oh my God.
So that I felt like, but anyway, that life happens, and how I took it was I was hurt. That's the truth.
Yeah, and in that time, it was really hard to be an independent artist.
It
'cause
was.
When we talk about distribution, there wasn't social media like there is
No.
now.
No.
So to get your music out there,
It
it wasn't an easy thing.
Okay, thank you. Me, I'm sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't relate.
Really. So
Yeah.
to like
Yeah,
get your
so
music out there,
it
it wasn't an easy thing.
Yeah.
And when you're signed to like a label like Doxa, then that was one of the biggest labels we had back then.
It was.
So which reminds me, Gio. Do you remember that we once danced for Stanch Puma? We backed him up at Intercontinental, this album launch.
God, yeah, man, dance. Yeah. Oh,
What was that? Was that Slice?
Slice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that very well, man.
Yeah.
Because these guys and myself were victims of being chased out of churches. So we know.
What do you mean?
There are times.
It was a tough.
It was a
yeah.
tough time. You know,
Yeah.
like I think I have a very weird calling. It's like I always have to push these frontiers. But I think Gio with Mr. Prince here, I mean, though he doesn't get the credit for it.
Yeah.
But
True.
those people really suffered for the gospel that we enjoy in Zambia currently.
Yeah,
like
true.
that modern R&B,
The
hip
hip-hop.
hop. It was tough. I remember there's a time we went for a show, man. In God, I checked out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man, and we couldn't perform. We couldn't minister that time because they thought the music was
demonic.
demonic. And those were stories of Mr. Prince. You know, Prince Siame, you find that there were places where he could not perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, myself, I couldn't perform certain places because they said, so, until a time when you found that as we labored so much. And I've even sliced, like when they really got so famous was because like Prince could get them and put them on
On a music
Born
video.
and Bred,
Yeah.
whatnot. And people were like, those guys.
Yeah,
When they went closer, they found that they are God-fearing people.
Yeah.
Back to church. So that then it began to, but we thank God that other guys took up, and Now some gospel is accepted. So ish, man, we still
Some.
here. Some, yeah. Because there are people that when I was just right now, somebody commented and said, we don't know whether to call you a gospel artist or to call you whatever, because how are you working with ABCD? How are you doing this? And then you launch your album at a club. Though 1903 is not a club, though.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's
anyway, it's not a club, it's a cafe.
Yeah.
But people, when they see, not people, when Christians see lights, it's a club.
Yeah.
Chapwa.
So we still fight with those things because I wish I could talk about this, man.
No.
Yeah, this is the time to talk about
We're
it. This
talking
is the
about
time, yeah.
People say, it's not in our culture.
Yeah.
But then you simply ask somebody, what is a culture? And you'll be so shocked that not many people know even what a culture is.
Yeah.
So a culture is a combination of two words, which is cult and nature, combined together, and it forms the word culture. So what we are calling our culture is what we have been routinely convinced to believe like a cult.
Yeah.
That forms our nature. Then we have
Sermon number 2.
Sermon number 2.
This one has landed. This one has landed.
So when we are talking about the trousers that we wear,
Yeah.
it was not in the Zambian culture, but it had to be introduced.
Yeah.
It was a pattern that got introduced, and then we believed it like a routine, like a cult, and it formed our nature. So the way we preach the gospel now, like I do live broadcast services every Sunday.
Yeah.
That is not our culture,
Yeah.
but I am making it a culture.
Yeah.
So there is quite a number of things that we have to really outgrow. And then for us to bring those things in church and tell people to say, we could use this to bring more people even closer to God. It's a fight. It's a fight that has seen me not perform in churches, some churches, even today, because they think I'm worldly.
Yeah.
It's a cult that makes people believe, it's either he's backslidden.
Yeah.
Because they feel like umuntu pepa nangu pastor afuira le fwala so
Dafuira dying
imishishi.
so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but the hair. Do you get a lot of comments about the hair?
Not really.
Yeah.
I think people that follow me know the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
And I'm also a firm believer that not everyone is called for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Even Jesus was not called for everybody. That's why when he was leaving, he said, "Go ye, therefore, preach." Because he knew there are places he could not reach.
Yeah.
So even me, I'm not a pastor for everyone. I'm not going to put myself under that pressure. Shitty pastor, I won't say. So there are those pastors who are for suits. They've got their own followership and people that believe in them. And I respect that. Even me, I've got a huge following. People that just believe in the gospel I preach.
Yeah.
And the gospel that I preach is of the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, and people follow me. If ukondola kwa leo afati na tukata youth service, chali la fie, mwa pepa na service yapo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No sermon, no nothing.
No sermon like, oh what? Obviously you'll be doing here, quote a scripture, but it's not really
the
like
prayer point.
number 2.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that.
In conclusion, 30
30
minutes to the sermon.
As I come to, why do pastors do that? Sorry,
You're speaking under the unction of the Holy Ghost.
pastors will conclude 7 times before they actually conclude.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, so yeah.
So we're still throwing it back.
Yeah.
Before we move to now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your acting industry in 2009, 2010, somewhere there. Should be or before that. You ventured into the acting industry.
Yeah.
And you were on 2 shows that were actually famous at that time. I think they were even nominated for some awards. I think in Europe, if I'm correct.
Yeah, you're correct, man. This
On
guy is
point.
an OG.
On point. On point.
He's an OG.
On point.
So one of them was Z Crew and the other one was My Country.
Yeah.
How was your experience with the film industry in Zambia? Of course, then and now is different, but I would like to believe you still have some knowledge of how the film industry is now.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It was quite amazing because by the time we find that it was not common, even our nominations, Like even when we were nominated for the Cannes Festival.
Yeah.
The Cannes is not a small thing.
Yo,
Nah,
it's
not.
massive.
It's
So
not.
you find that
massive.
at the time, people didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
So we were nominated there and we had to start raising monies for all these logistics to go there. And companies were like, what is that again?
Wow.
The Kani what? So it was that kind of a thing, but it was quite an eye opener because I have been acting longer than I've been singing and rapping.
Oh.
Yeah, I started acting when I was in primary school,
Okay.
and then went to secondary school. I was still in the drama groups and could do those sketches and whatnot. So I've been acting longer. Actually, do you know that I never thought I would ever sing?
Are you for real?
Yeah, man. My uncle made me believe I had a terrible voice.
Oh wow.
I was like, how you voice to be TV?
He was insecure.
Straight out of the shower.
Yeah, so I never believed I could sing, so I only could act. So it was quite amazing and eye-opening. We worked with Canadian producers. There's some guy called Noah Pink. He's going to produce big movies now.
Yeah.
He's a big movie director.
Yeah.
And my country was an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an experience because most of the people that are now in the film industry, back then, they were just starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you are there when people are just starting out
Yeah.
and whatnot. But the passion was there.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It was really good.
And
I just felt honored. I felt so amazed that somebody could pay me for acting because I felt like it was so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I played a very rich guy in that. Rich sport child.
but Nishmune Fulafia Masese.
But
But okay, and that's what I want to touch on.
Yeah.
If we can dive into that a bit.
yeah.
So, like, do you feel there's a difference between how much you were getting paid then and how much actors are getting paid now? Like, is it worth a career in Zambia? Because now, what's an rumors in it? I won't say them yet. The people are not.
No.
paid.
Say them.
School under fee.
No. There's,
Yeah, the honest was telling people.
oh, yeah. No. There's like shows. I can't mention the name of the show,
Obviously.
but they're on TV right now.
Okay.
And people get paid as low as 500-600 kwacha per episode. So I don't know if that's true or not.
I think
people do complain.
through grapevine, I heard something like that.
Yeah, the grapevine usually is right.
Okay, so what happened was there's a close friend that was needed to be on set.
Okay.
And those are the same amounts they were saying. So I told him, dude, if we ride together, we can make that money times 3 in a day.
Yeah.
So why are you going to waste the whole
It's a full day.
It's a
Yeah.
full day.
Yeah, from 5
And you
a.m.
get 500 kwacha.
That's a ripoff.
Yeah, it is, man.
Is there like, is it that the production companies don't budget well? They don't get enough money?
No,
or
there's
they're
just-
trying to rip off.
No, it's a Zambian thing, bro. There's that Zambian thing where I feel like, let's say Boniface has been given a deal.
Yeah.
And he knows this deal that has been given to him, he can't deliver, but you, Dref, can do it.
Yeah.
He would rather not give it to you.
I'd be upset with you.
Number
fam.
one. Number two, if he ever decides to give it to you, if he's being paid 10,000 kwacha, he'll tell you, "Oi, budget up 8 zari."
Ish.
That's the problem that we have
In the industry right
in
now.
the industry right now. So
And it's the same thing
not really
M7
that
was talking
yeah,
about,
it's
eh?
not really that those big companies are not really releasing money.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they are releasing money. There is a Zambian somewhere
Yeah.
who just feels you don't deserve to get 5,000 per day for a show.
Yeah.
But that money is funded for. It's already given.
It's already
well
given.
paid
It's
for
there.
already.
It's very well paid for, but he doesn't just
Life
feel
ka
like
pim
you.
pim.
Taarifa vya So by the end of the day, you find that no, because I don't know of any artist that deals directly with the station or deals directly.
Yeah.
There's always a middle company,
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
man.
yeah, that is-
Those guys
true.
are what I'm now fasting for. Fire. That's the problem I feel.
Yeah.
And I think that's why this interview is significant for me because I think in the Zambian entertainment industry, you're one of the most daring people.
Yeah.
You do. Let me say, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I do whatever I want.
Yeah. and there's been a number of times you've gone from being a gospel artist
Yeah.
to a secular artist.
Yeah.
Gospel. So like, what has been behind? What has been happening behind? What were you going through?
Hey, bro. First time I went secular.
Yeah.
It was never intentional. And I'm saying this for the first time on
Are you
camera.
for real?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
It was never intentional.
Exclusive.
I had a studio.
Yeah.
In fact, just a few houses from here. And Zone Farm used to record from my studio for like straight 2 years plus.
Yeah.
So they had projects there.
Yeah.
We could write music together
Yeah.
with Roxa and whatnot. But then what happened was there's a song that Roxa said, I have a beat. I feel, you can kill it better.
Yeah.
And then he wrote like a chorus. Palama pa 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 baby. So I was like, I wanted to do a Christian love song.
Yeah.
So then we did that. I was too naive and I was immature, obviously.
Yeah.
I did not know the implications of that song.
Okay.
It was a Christian song. Even when you listen to everything on that song,
Yeah.
man, it was all verses. And what I was just talking about appreciating a woman
Yeah.
and whatnot, because in my small mind, I was thinking, this is just, you know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
just a song.
This is just a song.
Yeah.
And then Zone Farm jumped on that song. Excuse me. Before we released the song, there was Dreams, Zambia. You remember
Yeah.
that show?
Yeah.
Those guys, there was a club that came called Club LIV.
Yeah.
So they were
course,
hosting,
yeah.
they were hosting those interviews at Club LIV, those auditions.
Yeah.
Then they invited me to go and be the guest artist. So those two things happened at the same time.
Okay.
So when I announced, they say I'm doing a song and I featured Zone Farm. People didn't know which song I was talking about.
Okay.
And then I posted, I said, I'm going to be performing at LIV Club. I don't know how I posted that. Please, if you can catch me. And I went offline. I don't know for what reason, bro. I went offline. I wish I never did. I went offline and I was working.
Yeah.
So later on, I go to LIV and I was scheduled to perform. Toela was auditioning and she comes to me and tells me,
Toela Kaira.
Toela Kaira. She was auditioning, I think, also. So she came and said, bro, have you seen what's happening online? I said, what? Mdala, I was logging in, trying to, because at that time there was like a page called Z Gossip. Like, bro, I was trending, man. And the caption was like, Stan has backslidden. He's now doing secular music.
Oh my gosh.
And the time I was seeing it, it was over
my
4,000 comments.
Oh my word.
People had just gone wild.
Oh my word.
And then, it's now that I knew that was cyberbullying.
Yeah.
I didn't know back then because it was too new.
Yeah.
The time I was checking it out, I was trying to, it was too late. Mr. Owas Mwape came to me and said, Stan, don't say anything. It's already done. Just shut up. Because I tried to defend you guys. It's not like that.
Yeah.
So he called me and said, Sonny, just drop that. It will not help. These people have already gone. For now, just stay quiet. I stayed quiet, waited for a week and whatnot. When I tried to issue a statement, say, people, this is not, people came on my wall, insulted me. We knew that there was no crust in you.
Wow.
So
Those same people from way back.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, I was just this guy that was, trying to earn a living, and obviously. So by that time, I was pushed in that. And then the song came out. When the song came out, it went straight to number 1 on QFM, Hot FM, What FM. It was just number 1 on the charts.
Snap.
So now I was thinking, good in drama.
Oh my days.
I know. I did gospel music first time from 2004. I was meeting Gio in 2006 when I was learning production here in Lusaka, but I started in 2004. From 2004 up to 2011, I had no major breakthrough in the gospel whatsoever.
Yeah.
I did secular, that same so-called secular music.
Yeah.
In 2012, it was like, hey, now. I got on Born and Bred in the same year, 2012.
Yeah.
2013, I was already making money as a secular artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only did secular music for 1 year, 8 months. That's the impact I created.
Yeah.
It felt like I had been doing it for a long
For a
time.
long time. Yeah.
So that's what happened. The first time it happened, it was not really intentional.
Yeah.
I was pushed there by the hatred that came from our brothers in Christ. Hallelujah.
Wow.
And there are people who say Christians push away more people from Christ than the people who are not saved.
Can I just validate that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever met any atheist? Like one-on-one.
One-on-one.
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
If you ever ask any person that is calling themselves an atheist, I have not yet met one person who has become an atheist from Islam and then they became an atheist.
No,
they always
you're
come
you're
from
very
Christian,
right.
Oh, yeah.
then they become
You're
atheists.
very right. You're very right.
Because Christianity produces more atheists than any religion.
It's all right.
It is the more deeper you go into Christianity and you begin to look at our community, that you find more reasons to be comfortable in the world. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
And this is why, like, there was a period, a time or season when most of the Christian hip hop artists,
Yes.
you would hear, oh no, this one is no longer doing gospel music.
Yeah.
They've just become,
Wow.
they even just maybe even quit on Christ and
Yeah,
whatnot
yeah.
altogether.
Seen
And
that a
it's
lot.
tough. It's tough, especially doing hip hop for Christians is hard because it's hard to be accepted in the marketplace. Then it is hard for you to be accepted by the Christians you're doing the music for. That's what makes it very hard. So if I was doing secular music, already I would have had a great entry back into the industry. I would be talking different numbers. I would be talking to different people. I have been approached, obviously,
Yeah.
by people that, hey, man, we want to put money into what you're doing, but not gospel. So when we are doing this, we know we know the price and the cost at which we are doing this
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
But what is so discouraging, not really for me because I've been down this road, bro. Like I've seen this.
Yeah.
For me, it's a kind of thing where I had to grow to a point of defining who I was and what I wanted to do. I wanted to change lives for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a kind of thing where, Christianity, we really have to work, like the Bible says, until we all come to the unity of Christ. It's a work we need to constantly work on.
So in 2013, was this the same time you switched to Kalindula music?
I did 2 albums that year.
Yeah.
And both of them were nominated for
ZMA Awards.
ZMA Awards. I didn't scope them because somebody bought my award.
And I want to.
Yeah, man.
I want to
I'm
get
not-
into
I'm
the
not
awards.
joking.
I want
I'm
to
not
get
joking.
Are
into
you
the
for real?
awards.
Yeah, man.
What happened exactly?
Yeah, let's dive into this topic.
Yeah, I was nominated for Best Kalindula Rap Album
And best R&B
and
category.
Best R&B category.
Yeah.
And for Best Kalindula, I was told I won that. And somebody went behind and bought it from whosoever was in charge. And
Who was that?
no, they can hang.
Wait, so when you say you were told that you won, who told you that you won? Was it prior to the award show or after? And how did this?
Okay.
Like, at which
So
point
if you
did
dig
things
deeper,
happen?
if you dig deeper, you will find that there's artists that I was nominated in that category, and then that artist won, but they had a fallout with their producer.
Okay.
So the producer is the one who came to tell my manager to say, honestly, this is what happened.
Woo.
Snap.
What?
Yeah, man.
I'm going back
What?
to check. I'm going back to check who was nominated.
What? What? Now somebody needs to check.
So yeah, the producer is the one who came and said, hey, bro, man, you guys have been working, and this is what happened. Honestly, you guys won that award because you are outstanding in that year in that award. And that's why Slap D refused. He said, I can never be bribed. This guy has worked. We must accord him the respect that he has for this project. And it was also done behind him. And man, it's just crazy drama industry. And he was also shocked that I didn't win.
Yeah.
So
So do you feel awards are authentic in Zambia?
Yeah.
it's not just in Zambia, it's everywhere.
Okay.
Awards, there are very few authentic awards. Like, also just the concept of awards, I think it becomes a little bit diluted over time. Because you find that sometimes people they award somebody because they love this person. They are inclined to their music and they feel,
Yeah.
we're organizing
Yeah.
this award, we want to reward this person.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like there's something I saw, 100 most influential people.
Yeah, I saw
yeah.
that.
I saw that.
too.
Okay. Gio is not there.
Gio, we are staging a protest after this.
No, I'm
episode.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then I had Paul Cruz, my friend, who's an outstanding sound engineer.
Yeah.
He's not there.
Legend.
But when I asked there to say, hey, this is amazing, but what criteria were you looking at for choosing these 100
Yeah.
influential young people, because I think, and then there's somebody who appeared twice on those photos.
Oh, is
You,
it?
you get what I'm saying? So you're now thinking like, how is this guy outstanding twice?
What level of corruption?
So
is
for
this?
me, it's not really, it's not really a cry out like, oh, you should have put me there. No,
Yeah.
it's really me trying to point it out to you to say, this is why I don't believe in these things.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not really about Zambian Awards. I just don't believe in any award anywhere. Why? Because I have already a system of what I want to achieve, a plan of what I want to achieve, and my award is achieving what I have put.
Yeah.
And the moment you begin to be so award hungry, you are actually looking for outward validation.
Validation, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I want you to validate. No,
Yeah.
I'm the best hip hop artist in my world. It's like what people say, my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. No,
Yeah.
in your world. Because in my world, she doesn't exist. So in my world, I'm the best hip hop artist that this country, this world has ever produced.
Yeah.
Whether I do gospel music, it's inconsequential. And one of the frauds that I've seen in the game is that you have hip hop category and then you have gospel hip hop category. No. Why don't you nominate Jay-Z for best gangster hip hop song? Okay. Why don't you nominate Lil Nas X for best gay hip hop of all these people? You don't nominate them based on the content, you nominate them based on their artistry.
Yeah.
And then me, because I'm Christian, you want to nominate me based on the content
Yeah.
I
see where you're
create.
going.
Yeah.
So first of all,
That's
I'm
a
a hip hop
valid
artist.
point.
I'm a hip hop artist.
Before
If you
anything
want,
else.
before anything else, what I talk about, the content of my music should not be the determinant
Of the
of the
category.
category you put me in.
Yeah.
Because it's a
So
skill.
for me, you put every other hip hop artist there. Put me there. Look at my skill. Look at my delivery. Look at my
Consistency,
writing. Look
all
at
that.
consistency.
Yeah.
Look at that, and then be able to judge me. Say, this guy, yeah. If I'm slacking, then you can say, no, you don't qualify.
Yeah.
But I can bet you, I can smack anybody there.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. You know what? I wanna touch on this a bit.
Yeah, bro.
Z hip hop. Who's the king?
King of Z hip hop.
Yeah.
Are you talking about self-proclaimed?
No. In your view. Not self-proclaimed.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
This guy.
Mayday, man down. I repeat, man down.
Like, after looking at the industry
Yeah.
and the hip hop scene right now, okay, maybe not one, but
Yeah.
who are the big dogs? And then we'll go to
So
the one.
here's the thing. When you talk about the most influential hip hop artists, the answer will be different from the most impactful. And if you talk about the best lyricist hip hop artist, the answer will be different.
So let's start with...
So we're looking at impact and lyricism.
Yeah, there are people that are just lyricists.
Yeah.
Like, you can never take away that from
Yeah.
like myself.
Come on.
Come on. I was waiting for that.
So okay, honestly, if you talk about
Oh, that
kings,
God did freestyle you did.
thank you, man.
Hands
Thank
down.
you,
Big ups,
man.
big ups. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out on
Yeah,
YouTube. Check it out.
Thanks, man. We're just trying to put whatever we can just for this country.
With Area as well. Shout out to Area. Yeah.
So, king of Z hip hop, I honestly do not have problems with who is king, because that's not the throne I'm fighting for.
Because you've got your goals.
That's not the throne I'm fighting for.
Yeah.
So when there's a fight for heavyweights, a lightweight has got nothing to do in there. So I'm not fighting for me to be.
He's got some things to say.
That's the third segment.
Yeah, I honestly support whosoever is king.
Yeah.
I equally endorse. I equally support.
Yeah.
Because I'm not fighting to be king. I'm an emperor. So I have a bigger.
I knew you had some things to say. I knew it.
I was waiting for the plot twist.
I knew it.
You had us in the first half. You had us in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's because I'm not fighting for that crown. So I have no problem. Whosoever claims it, they can have it.
Do you think there's a rapper that can out-rap you in the industry right now?
The best thing we can say is that let them try. Let them just try.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, you have me crucified.
It's like that them trying.
We say. So you're gonna have like, have you seen? He's not even preaching the gospel.
Sermon number 4.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to where we were on the award. So after you were
No,
snubbed,
but wait. Before we go there, like, can you just like name 4 other artists, rappers, Zambian rappers that you feel you respect right now in the industry?
don't mention Slap or Mac.
Oh, obviously, I will not.
Yeah.
Those guys are my OGs. But have you guys seen Tim, man?
Yo.
Hey,
Yo.
Even
man.
when Mac 44 came, he was talking about
Yeah, it's talking
Tim.
about Tim.
I feel like not really that we've been sleeping on him, and I'm here to say this: like, Tim has been sleeping on himself.
Yeah.
Tim, you've been sleeping on yourself and on all of us.
Bro, that guy, man. He did an EP in 2013.
Yeah.
Is it Hypnosis?
Hypnosis.
Yeah,
I could not
yes.
move on from that. I was like, what sort of a mind is this?
Yeah. Even
Tim,
up to now, when you
I'm a
listen
huge,
to it,
I'm a
it's
huge
a banger.
fan. I'm a huge fan of what Tim does. You said 4, right?
Yeah.
I was a fan of Bobby East when he was rapping. Like, I was a huge fan. And I'm saying this because I'm always hurt when I hear him sing because he can't sing better than me. So,
Kopala Pastor, no, man. Give us a break. Give us a break.
yo, like,
Oh, snap.
Bobby East could rap.
Yeah, that he could.
I like when he did Hate Mail. I was like,
Yeah,
That was the transition.
That was prime.
that
was
was
a
me,
yeah.
bro.
That was
Like,
peak.
so if I told you, like, if you went back then and told me my
Yeah.
favorite 4 favorite hip
Bobby
hop
used to
artists,
be on that list.
Bobby East was definitely there.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly itching, say, bro, just release even one.
Yeah.
But I think, there's a point where you have to make the money. And I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
he's
yeah,
making the
yeah.
money.
True.
I respect.
yeah,
but
yeah.
Tim is definitely one of those OGs
Yeah.
that I respect.
Bobby.
Which else? No, Bobby is, because he's not
Oh,
rapping.
okay. I get you.
But he's Bobby East has always been on my top 5 Zambian favorite artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
Chef, he's always
Yeah.
been there. Chef 187.
No questions asked there.
Which rapper?
2 more to go.
2 more, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
How are you feeling, Sampa the Great?
I think the kind of music she does is just amazing, but I've never taken time to like really muse it in. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
so I would lie.
Okay.
I feel Sampa the Great is great, not because she's great. I feel she's great because she has a great team.
I see that as well. Because I was having a conversation with someone the other day saying,
Let me finish my 4.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel that's what I feel about Sampa. She's so great because of the team. Team, Chef 187. Which 2 other rappers?
I'm expecting to hear some Kopala rappers on that list.
Yeah,
Even just
Chef
one.
is there, man.
Oh, okay, Chefy.
Yeah, Chef.
Are they that very few great rappers?
No, because most of us focus on the popular ones.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like Chef is not just popular. That guy has got a mind that
he can
Yeah.
you can't really, you know, he's complicated the way he thinks. That's what I think about Tim as well.
Yeah.
J-Max.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, J-Max definitely. And I wanted to say somebody, new school. Killer. There's this guy called Killer.
Oh, Killer.
Killer is a kind of rapper that every time he drops something, I'm there.
Yeah.
I enjoy the way he
Yo.
just plays with words.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
You're really into hip hop.
Mad
Eh? I
talent.
didn't expect you to talk about Killer.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know, like, I swear I did not.
Killer is an OG.
Because I love
He is.
Killer.
He is.
Killer is an OG, man. I respect that gentleman so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to sing as well, right?
I mean, not really trying to sing.
but-
He's just really good. At
He's
hooks.
so good.
He's good at
He's
hooks.
so good at hooks.
Yeah.
And he's so good at raps
Yeah.
that I love to listen to. These rappers, I'm telling you, they are rappers that I can, any day,
Yeah.
I can listen to anything they release.
Yeah.
What do you think about White Celeb?
Oh my God.
Someone's asking what he thinks about
What do you
White
think about
Celeb.
White Celeb?
Oh my God. That guy is genius. Trust me.
Yeah.
Why
agree.
Celeb is a genius.
I agree.
That guy is just genius.
Also, speaking of Killer, what do you think about Kid Soldier? If you've heard of him, Solo's a rapper.
Obviously, man.
Yeah.
Kid Soldier.
Yeah.
I've heard of him. He's also a prolific rapper. He's
Yeah.
an amazing. writer. I was promoting also his EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel he's got something, man.
Yeah.
I really don't believe in this new school thing. Like the way it's been taken. It's like new school, they are put in a corner alone. No, we must
yeah.
bring these guys in the limelight. They
Yeah.
deserve to be there.
Yeah.
Like Kid Soldier, like, I mean, and apart from being an amazing producer as well, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
these are people that are really trying their level best to just make sure that the hip hop that we have in our country has got an international appeal.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So when I notice people that are doing what I'm doing, I bring them closer so we
Yeah.
can do it together.
Dope.
So, yeah.
Dope. So, last question. You're working on an EP.
I'm always working on EPs.
Yeah. So, like, tell us a bit about that.
How many EPs are you working on right now?
So this year, Chef thought he was too genius. He gave me a crazy idea.
Yeah.
He says, bro, let's challenge ourselves. Can you work on 5 EPs this year?
5 EPs.
5 EPs.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah? Like, yeah,
Damn.
I know you can. So he gave me that idea, and I'm on now EP number 2.
Ooh, snap.
And I'm already done with the other 3 EPs.
What?
It is because I've just been waiting for this last EP, which is now on Never, to just like fade out or maybe promote, do some videos, and then
Yeah.
like drop the next one.
Yeah.
And the next one, probably December, we close it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snap. That's a lot of work. 5.
Dude, I've got more than 400 songs I've never released.
Oh my days. Oh my days. So they're just sitting somewhere.
They are on my PC, or they are in iCloud, or
Yeah.
they are somewhere on Google Drive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's so funny when some kids come and say I stole their song. Dude, how can I steal your song which has never made you blow?
Yeah.
Snap.
I have too much material, bro. God has just blessed me in that way. I write a lot, I produce a lot, and I have quite a number of things.
So when's the next date? When do you expect something new? With regards to anything, not just the
Yeah.
EP, could be music videos.
I'm only releasing an album when I have 300,000 followers on my Facebook. Right now, I'm approaching 80,000, so
Yeah.
I'm working on numbers.
Yeah.
But I'm working on videos, and I'm working on another EP, like just perfecting things, just ready for release. So yeah, there's quite a number of things.
No. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through. It's been a pleasure. I really love your energy, to be honest.
Thanks,
I
man.
love speaking to authentic people who are not afraid to speak their mind, people who know their journey. Because I feel you've been through so many different paths, but you're still here. You're still the Kopala Pastor. You know what you want to achieve. I love the fact that you said you've got your own goals, and that's what you measure yourself against.
Yeah.
Not these awards that are bogus in a way.
Not really, because they're bogus. They can do whatever.
Yeah. But you stick to your path,
Yeah.
and that's amazing.
Thanks,
And
man.
I wish you all the best. I really do wish you all the best.
Thanks, man. It means a lot.
Yeah. Anything, B-Face?
Yeah, for me, like
Yeah.
this interview is iconic in the sense that there are many new school kids, if I can say that, or new school people who wouldn't know like your journey and the things that you've done in the industry. For me, what stands out is how you are courageous.
Yeah.
How you just go for it, regardless. Like you do what you want to do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If you
yeah.
want to go into a film, you go into a film. If you want to do music, if you want to do production, if you want to do, it's just that energy that you have.
It's a Kopala energy.
It's amazing. It's
Thank you,
amazing.
man.
So,
Thank you.
any last words for your fans? Any last words that you have? Or last message?
Yeah.
Or last sermon?
I have believed that it's possible for Zambians to make a superstar in Zambia,
Yeah.
because I saw it on my EP, how most artists, how most Zambians just stood up and said we are going to stream, and the numbers were great, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
So it's possible when we are doing music to take out there or to be international. You need to identify who is who and who can we take out there. I am of the view that people shouldn't have attacked Market 2 for retiring before he hits the international market. What if it was not part of his goal?
goals.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Because I have a goal of being international.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to people internationally.
Yeah.
Because that's where I want to end up. So you have to identify people like myself, people like Kid Soldier that have got that international appeal. Cleo Ice Queen is already doing something. Why don't we go behind and just push her?
Yeah.
She gets to that level.
Yeah.
So everybody watching, thank you so much for the support. The Kopala Pastor has not been an easy brand, but you've made it easy, so much easy for me to do and just to be myself. Your support is amazing.
Thanks. And we out. Boom. Crack, crack, crack.